Hello and welcome to StarTimes Daily COVID-19 report. I'm your host, James Oliver. Coronavirus is a severe pandemic currently affecting countries worldwide. With the development of coronavirus in the world, we will continue to provide you with the latest information and data, along with the latest in African headlines. Policies implemented by governments to mitigate the spread, and also giving you some basic knowledge on how to prevent infection from this serious disease and keep you and your family safe. Now let's move on to today's COVID-19 by the numbers. By March 23rd, more than 330,000 infectious cases have been confirmed worldwide. According to the data from the Center for Systems Science and Engineering at Johns Hopkins University, at 11 p.m. GMT on March 22nd, there are 335,972 confirmed cases and 14,641 deaths globally. So far, there are 192 countries and regions affected by COVID-19. As businesses set down their tools, a global recession is looming. Workers have gone home to stop the spread of the virus. Based on the information from worldometer.info, Italy reports 5,560 new cases, driving the total figure to 59,138, among which 7,024 people have recovered. 15% decline in new cases and an 18% decline in new deaths with respect to yesterday give us hope. The Italian government is struggling to keep up with the spread of the virus. Cuba is sending its medics to Lombardy to help Italian doctors fight the coronavirus outbreak. The USA reports 8,576 new cases, totally 33,546. The positive news is there are 178 people recovered. New confirmed corona cases are skyrocketing in New York as the state ramps up its testing. New York has conducted roughly 45,000 tests so far. That's more than any other state. Governor Andrew Cuomo maintains that as testing increases, so will the number of infections. Germany reports 25,009 new cases, totaling 24,873, among which 266 people have recovered. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has made the decision to self-quarantine in her home after having contact with a doctor who tested positive for the coronavirus. At present, Europe has become one of the regions with the most severe development of the coronavirus. Confirmed cases are continually rising. The number of people who have tested positive for COVID-19 in Europe has now topped 150,000. The pandemic continues to spread around the world, with the situation in the U.S., Italy, and Spain deteriorating. Italy saw its worst day so far on March 21st, with 793 confirmed deaths and 6,557 confirmed cases. That's according to the Associated Press. The country has a total of 59,138 cases and at least 5,476 deaths. So far, that is the most fatalities of any country. Spain, meanwhile, has lost more than 300 people to the virus in one day, bringing its death toll to at least 1,756. The total number of confirmed cases in the country now stands at 28,603. The WHO has said more cases are being reported in Europe every day than were reported in China at the height of its epidemic. The IOC will look at postponing the Tokyo Olympic Games. That's been announced as of Sunday amid the coronavirus pandemic. The International Olympic Committee is considering a postponement of Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games and has given itself a deadline of 4 weeks to make a decision. The committee will hold discussions, including an option of putting back the July 24th start date or even moving the Games forward 1 year or more due to the global coronavirus outbreak. The Olympic Games has never been postponed or canceled during peacetime. Under mounting pressure and criticism from athletes, federations, and national sports committees, the IOC may have to postpone the Games without any better alternative. The final decision will be made after the conference meeting between IOC President Thomas and executive board members. Bach has said that despite athlete training, qualifying events, and Games preparations being disrupted by the virus outbreak, organizers are fully committed to opening the Games on time. And of course, any postponement of the Summer Games would impact the Tokyo Paralympics, which are scheduled for August 25th to September 6th. The Chinese government sent a team of 6 medical experts to bring protective gear, medical equipment, and other medical supplies to Belgrade, the Serbian capital. A team of Chinese medical staff with experience in fighting COVID-19 have arrived in the Serbian capital on Saturday to help with the Balkan states' battle against the virus. The 6-member team of experts was greeted with warm applause of Serbian President Aleksandar Vučić, health minister, and other government officials at the Belgrade airport. The Chinese doctors who specialize in such areas as infectious disease prevention, pulmonary and critical care medicine have also brought with them medical supplies urgently needed in Serbia, where 171 COVID-19 cases have been reported, with 1 death. With experience in containing the spread of coronavirus, the Chinese experts are expected to provide valuable advice to Serbia, which declared a state of emergency 5 days ago in an effort to curb the virus spread. They've appealed to China for help. The Chinese medical team came over with ventilators, medical masks, test kits, and other medical supplies. That was in the first batch of 16 tons worth of donations from China. The second batch is currently being loaded in China for the following flight. Now let's have a look at the situation across Africa. As of March 23rd, the coronavirus has now been confirmed in 43 African nations. Let's have a look at the relevant reports of some of those countries. Mozambique has confirmed its first case of the new coronavirus, a 75-year-old man who had recently returned from Britain around mid-March. That's according to Health Minister Armindo Tiago. There are now more than 700 confirmed cases of coronavirus across the continent, with a number of African countries imposing a range of prevention and containment measures against the spread of the pandemic. According to the latest data of the WHO on COVID-19 in Africa, the epidemic remains fluid as countries confirm cases and begin to diagnose the virus. The whole of Africa has rising case numbers, with a sizable number of countries still holding out. Rwanda has become the first country in sub-Saharan Africa to order a total shutdown because of the coronavirus. So far, the Central African nation has confirmed 17 cases of the COVID-19 virus. All necessary movements outside of home have been banned for an initial 2 weeks, except for essential services such as healthcare and shopping for groceries. Both public and private workers have also been ordered to work from home to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. Rwanda has also closed its borders completely except for goods and cargo and returning citizens. Returning citizens have to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Meanwhile, authorities have warned business owners not to increase prices of basic commodities. Before the shutdown, public gatherings like places of worship had been banned, and those who defied the orders were held legally responsible, according to media reports. Next segment of this episode is called Staying Safe. In today's Staying Safe, we will give you some knowledge and guidelines to help you stay safe from the coronavirus. Let's find out how to prevent infections at home.
How can I prevent infection at home? First, you should limit how often you go outside and stay away from any crowded places. If you must go out, you should wear a face mask to help you prevent breathing in any particles containing the virus. Upon returning home, the first thing you should do is wash your hands. Wash with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Also, keep your home clean. Open windows and disinfect surfaces at a fixed time. Your immune system is vital. Be sure to get enough sleep, eat healthy, and exercise. These things will boost your immune system and help you if you should need to fight off the virus.
That's all for today's show. Don't forget to follow StarTimes Daily tomorrow to get the latest development trends of this epidemic situation and scientific prevention knowledge. Please stay at home and keep your families safe. I've been your host, James Oliver. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.